Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to more Zero Hour. Welcome back to another Pro 1v1 match. Today we're on a map called Tournament Arena, which is actually a remake from a C&C 3 map. Down in the bottom right, with the red player with the GLA vanilla. This is OE Marakar. All the way up at the top left, facing him today, we have also a GLA vanilla, which is the blue player. This is Fargo. This is a replay, I think, from last year, 2022. So several months old. Fargo actually isn't playing at the minute because I spoke to him and he said he's basically taking a break probably until the next World Series comes around, which could be a while, could be the later end of this year or maybe middle of this year. But I hope we see him back sooner than that, and I hope we see Size back as well, because I haven't seen him since the World Series either. I think some players take a break, like mentally, after you put in all that effort, playing all them challenges and stuff like that. Very cute. From the World Series, yeah, some people think, oh, you know what? I didn't win the World Series, now I'll take a break. You have other people, Marakar, Excal, just continue to play the game. First technical out for Fargo. He is preparing a TNT behind this. First technical also out for Marakar. This is not the TNT. This is just more of a distraction. Technical comes through for Fargo. Marakar pulls all of his workers, but he is denied from collecting there for the time being. This could be the TNT from Fargo. It is taking a little bit of damage. One thing I noticed about this map is there's no ambient sounds added from the world builder, from the map maker. So it seems very quiet. Technical coming in now for Fargo. This could be a bit of a mess. It is a mess. TNT hits two of Marakar's technicals and gets the war factory, whereas Marakar gets the supply. So, naturally, you always think hitting the arms dealer is a better thing to do because it costs more. But actually, taking away the collection time here of Fargo means he's got less money to expand and to build technicals. So, it's kind of very, very damaging there as well. But you do have a bit of an advantage now because you can run around with your technicals and the enemy's only probably got the one. Marakar also wasn't collecting there for a while as well, so I think the fact that Fargo's expanding here as well quicker than Marakar is, I think, advantage Fargo at the minute. Yeah, I'm expecting a fierce fight here because both players confident with their GLA play. Fargo moving in closer to the arms dealer. I think he wants to finish the game nice and quick, but the arms dealer for Marakar is already back up. Big fight here between pretty much equal numbers. But is Marakar taking the advantage there with the crushers on the infantry units? Fargo has some low technicals. Marakar's got himself a Vet 3 tech. Fargo's expanded now fully on 3 supplies, building his second arms dealer. So looking pretty good, I'd say, for Fargo. He's also got a better placed tunnel here for this oil. And he's got a better setup on that oil as well. So yeah, I think so far so good. Technical for Marakar now gets a load of kills there on the workers and is going to survive. So that's some good damage. And he's expanded to a 3rd supply himself. Bit of a weird place to supply, but there is this supply crate here as well. So, yeah, not too bad, I don't think. Needs a few more workers, I would say. Another tunnel going up there for Marakar at the top. Another technical coming in from Marakar. Yeah, Fargo's very good at making fake buildings to box in his stuff. Sadly for him, though, this grenade tech is still able to shoot over it just by force firing there. Yeah, it does seem very quiet and weird on this map. Just like the lack of ambient sounds, especially if you play it without the music, the Zero Hour music, just seems insanely quiet. Okay, big quarter pop here now from Marakar. Is he going to be able to kick Fargo from this position? Fargo's trying to capture the oils. I think he should be trying to capture the south one, though. Now, this is a bit of an example of a Fargo pop. Pop him when you know you can't take a fight. He did have a bit of stuff there. I ultimately think that was a bad decision. He didn't lose any units, but he is outside of his tunnel. Fargo coming in with a TNT on this tunnel. A few RPGs inside of the building. Yeah, that tunnel is going to go down. I wonder if Marakar is going to just fight it, or will he make a toxin tractor? He's choosing to pop and just fight it. The building goes down. But yeah, I think Fargo should have captured that oil, to be honest. Fargo's building a palace. Marakar's now on 2 arms dealers, but his arms dealer is more at the top of the map, so spread out from where his other one is. Technical now for Marakar coming back in. Every time it hits a load of workers, it's really big economic damage. Fargo's popped down the south. Marakar will want to deny that. But will he be able to? I think he should be able to, but is he going to lose any quads in the process? Yeah, it loses 2. Marakar once again has killed a bunch of workers. Marakar trying to capture the top oil. And Marakar's going to get it, as well as not coming off too badly in the fight. Yes, he's lost a lot of units, but Fargo also lost a lot. Fargo's trying to scrap deny everything, and does stops him getting a super tech. Super tech could cause problems. I mean, that grenade tech's causing problems as it is. If it was a super tech, though, yeah, it wouldn't be able to shoot over anymore, but it would be able to take down buildings and stuff. Fargo putting on some pressure here. This oil has been killed, but not sure Fargo can completely clear this. He might be able to kill some of this and maybe that tunnel at a bit of a push, but not against this this building. He's going to need a toxin tractor for that. So Fargo is on a palace now, building his first market. Fargo well and truly inside of the base now of Marakar. Takes down the supply. And yeah, like Fargo with this tier 1 spam has just done some crazy damage. I'd say he's got the momentum at the minute. Nice mix of units from both players here. Quads and Scorpions. And it's a bit of a trade-off. I think Marakar is going to come out on top, but he has lost that supply. There's some economic damage done there. Fargo is killing this top oil. So both oils are dead. Fargo gaining some ground in the middle, building another market. Does not have worker shoes yet, but he is making buggies now. So we've got 3 buggies. We've got 2 buggies out for Marakar as well. Technical dies, but it did get some worker kills and did ultimately get a buggy, which is a higher value than the technical anyway. So that technical more than paid for itself. All his worker kills and all that kind of stuff. Marakar building a market up at the top right, but he is already 1 behind, and Fargo has the fortified structure. I think this is the point where you could build a Scud Storm as Fargo. Once you've got 2 markets, get worker shoes. I think a Scud Storm from that point is what you see a lot of the top players do in a minute. Marakar going to work on this tunnel, and then we'll be able to ultimately kill that building up at the top. Fargo is clearing ground as well. So it's becoming a bit of a no man's land in the middle, really. Fargo clearing the top. Marakar clearing the south. Marakar still holding this position, though. And he's got a nice amount of buggies out now. He has like 7. Fargo has fewer buggies, but he's got tier 1 units, and he has the buggy ammo upgrade. Marakar is getting the bounty money. Looks like Fargo is as well. Fargo capturing the refinery. You know, I like that building. Refinery gets captured. Yeah, quite a forward worker here from Marakar. Could set up a tunnel there. I don't know if Fargo's going to see it. If you just run into a building, though, you will die eventually. Jarman versus Jarman. Marakar didn't turn around and snipe that Jarman, though. Fargo does, yeah. Mistake there from Marakar. He should have turned around and shot the enemy Jarman. Marakar is actually just walking straight into the base with this worker. It does get run over by a buggy, though. Yeah, I do think there was an opportunity to set up a tunnel there. Or maybe stay away from that palace. Maybe Fargo wouldn't have seen it then. Yeah, it's going to turn into a proper buggy war now, I think. But Marakar having the bigger numbers, and he's got his army like all together, whereas Fargo's got like all RPGs mixed in this and stuff, which can mess with like the buggies trying to get to the front to try and shoot the enemy buggies. I think Fargo's got more map control, though. Obviously, his middle area. Jarman versus Jarman again. Will Fargo come out on top this time? Probably. How many opportunities does he need? Gets it. Yeah, he's scanned it. He's used the radar van. Fargo's very good with his Jarman versus Jarman battles, as I've said many times before. Can generally count on him winning the Jarman battles. I think Marakar is just shooting maybe too trigger happy with the Jarman. Maybe it's all about more patience. Sometimes there might be a worker or some RPGs that you really want to snipe, but it's not worth losing your Jarman. Okay. A bit of a buggy war. And Fargo has lost 1 buggy so far. Might lose a bunch here, though. Going to be a bit of a trade-off between both of the players. Marakar on the run, though. Only 2 left for him, and Fargo gets 1 more. That's actually been sniped on the ground. So Marakar's on like 3 markets, 1 Scudstorm, whereas Fargo is on 4 markets and about to be on a Scudstorm as well. But Marakar's finished quicker. The thing about Scudstorms as well, they fire in just 5 minutes, not like a nuke where it's 6 minutes. Particle cannon, obviously 4 minutes. But the Scudstorm can be the most devastating, I think. Nuke obviously fires quicker. Particle, obviously you can move it around in a line and stuff. But the Scudstorm just dishes out insane damage across a large area, just due to the many rockets and stuff. Another worker here from Marakar will get hit. Yeah, Fargo with a lot of aggression here at the top. Might be able to get this market at some point. That will be a very nice pick-off. Marakar building a second Scudstorm. Fargo continuing to press the issue, and I wonder if he's going to get that market. I definitely would be clicking on that now. Does he have AP rockets? No. He should still be able to do good damage against it, though. Might lose some buggies when Marakar comes in to defend. Yeah, Fargo did lose 4 buggies, but he did pick it off down to the hole, though. I wonder if he's going to come back in. scare those buggies away. Another worker from Marakar. He's just suiciding workers. Yeah, I wonder if it's going to get picked off. And it does, actually. Yeah, a bit of economic damage done there. Because that's like, what, 1 of 3 or 4 markets? Marakar is still building this second Scud Storm. Yeah, so Fargo's only collecting on 1 more supply. It's got his markets nice and evenly spaced out. Got another one there, and another one at the top. Yeah, I would say it's looking pretty good for Fargo. Even though Marakar's Scud is going to fire first, he's just got a decent spread of markets around. Okay, first Scud Storm will fire in 1:15. Fargo's still pushing at the top. Might be able to pick off the palace. That'll be a huge blow. Marakar's going to have to pop to save that. Fargo on the retreat. Loses 2 buggies for his attempt on the palace. More markets going up for Marakar. I think Marakar's got a nice balance going, to be honest. He has got 2 Scud Storms. But he's also keeping up there with the markets. It's not like he's just chilling now on 2 or 3 markets. And he even lost 1 as well. So yeah, Fargo was ahead with markets. I think it's kind of more even now. Of course we've got a Saboteur. Permanently being detected though until it actually reaches its destination, and he is going to go inside and reset the Scud. Very nice there from Marakar. So Marakar's now going to fire 2 Scuds before Fargo's 1. So yeah, Saboteur reset the Scud timer. Very, very nice. Okay, Scud Storm fired now for Marakar. It looks like it's going to be on the palace. Let's hit the palace. It will earn in some bounty money, plus some extra XP. And we'll shut down the tech of Fargo. Fargo coming in with 2 battle busters though, realizing he's just taking a big hit, and he's actually behind with the Scud Storm hits now. But Fargo also losing some buggies here, actually several buggies, and then 2 battle busters have gone down as well. But he did take out the palace himself. But Marakar's so close to level 5. Anthrax bomb here, and a sneak attack back in the base could cause Fargo all kinds of problems. Fargo's Jarman finally went down, maybe a little bit too close to the tunnel. Fargo needs to rebuild his palace. Is he doing that so far? Yes, he is. At the top, a little bit exposed in my opinion, because it's not too far away from the front line, and if you get your palace tech reset at any point, really, it can be devastating. Yeah, Marakar seems to be having the better trade-offs with the units. Like when Fargo's trying to be aggressive, it's like he's firing a barrage of rockets from the buggies, but then in return, Marakar's always able to pick off like 3-4 buggies, something like that. And now Fargo's palace really is in danger, actually. John Mankel here as well will snipe the worker. That's why you never want to do an aggressive palace. And that was a bit anticlimactic, actually. Fargo has been defeated. Yeah, I think for the majority of that game, Fargo really had the initiative and was ahead. But then I think one of the major plays Marakar made was sabotaging the Scud and resetting it. And then also being able to fire his Scud first because he built it sooner. Like, he built it like 20 seconds faster or something like that. So that's when I said earlier, when Fargo already had 2 markets, I think he should have started building his first Scud Storm then. And maybe just covered against the Saboteur and maybe also tried his own Saboteur. I think if Fargo changed them couple of things, it would have been a much closer and much longer game. But yeah, Marakar, I think he's good at knowing when to build the Scud Storm, build it nice and early, and also keeps the balance of his markets and stuff like that up as well. So yeah, very, very impressed there by Marakar. And also the better unit exchanges as well. Fargo sometimes was coming in for an attack, and yeah, like he picked off that market, but he maybe just sometimes you need to leave like a split second earlier or something like that. It can be the difference between losing 3 or 4 buggies or getting out with your whole army. So yeah, GG, well played. Let me know if you enjoyed this down below. I'll read all the comments and reply to you. And let me know if you like this map as well, Tournament Arena. It's not something we see every single day, but it is pretty cool. So yeah, GG, well played. I'll see you in the next one. If you'd like to support the channel whilst also protecting yourself online, consider getting NordVPN using my link in the description. It will hide your IP when playing Zero Hour online, either through Avora or Game Ranger, and you won't lose any internet speed. So use my link in the description for a massive discount and a 30-day money-back guarantee.